How you doing? Eric here from Chaparral Motorsports with a video highlighting the latest custom build to roll out of the Chap Moto mod department. For this project, we decided to use one of Star Motorcycle's Bolt models. Now the nice thing about the Bolt is it's very simple, easy to transform into just about any style of bike you want. You can turn it into chopper, bobber, pro street, brat bike, rap bike, club style bike, you name it. However, for this project, we took a 2015 Glacier Blue Bolt, rolled it off the showroom floor, brought it into our shop, and turned it into the bike you see here, a Scrambler, or as I've been calling it, Scrambled Egg. Now, as you can tell, it's a throwback from the 70s when Scramblers were really popular. Those styles of bikes are gaining popularity again, so this is our version. Let me walk through and show you what we've done. So up front, we started with a Ride Right Omega spoked wheel. It's a 19 by 3-inch wheel. It's got chrome rim, chrome hub, and stainless steel spokes. Mounted to the rim, we have a V-twin rotor. Our in-house fab department made the aluminum fork brace. It simply bolts in place of the stock front fender. Then going up from there, we have the Star Bolt Accessories fork gaiters. We ditched the stock headlight and replaced it with MC Enterprises headlight mounts that will mount to the fork tubes. And then we got a 5 3/4 inch side mount headlight. Just below the headlight brackets, we have Kiryakin's 39/41 millimeter P-clamps. You got a hole in the side so that you can mount your turn signals, and we used a set of Lightworks short stock turn signals. Moving up to the top, we replaced the stock handlebar and gave it that old MX style look with a Biltwell moto bar. Ditched the grips and replaced them with Biltwell thruster grips. As you can see, we ditched the stock seat. Our fab department made a new subframe. The subframe comes even with the bottom of the tank. It's nice and flat, gives you a flat seating area, plenty of room to move around, get situated, and get better riding position. The subframe is made out of 1-inch OD steel and mounts to a lot of the stock mounting holes as original seat and bracketry. Mounted to the subframe, we have a custom seat pan that was topped with foam and then wrapped in textured vinyl. As you can see, we've got the split seam stitching. Very nice touch, gives it that nostalgic look. Over on the sides, we have vintage MX style number plates. At the back, we have a 6-inch steel lowbrow customs Man Ray fender that was cut and then mounted to the bottom of the subframe and the rear of the stock frame. Above the fender, we have a custom license plate tail light bracket that was made. We used a Motion Pro Enduro style tail light. We have another Continental TKC 80 tire. This is a 140/80/17. And then we've got the V-twin rotor. We left the engine pretty much stock. However, we did add a Kiryakin Velociraptor intake. We left the stock head pipes on, but added a Vance & Hines Comp Series muffler. Down at the foot controls, we ditched the stock rubber isolator pegs and replaced them with Works Connection weld-on pegs. Now these weld-on pegs have been modified so that they can bolt directly onto the stock foot pegs. Pretty nice little accessory there. Now since we replaced the stock intake and muffler, to get the bike all dialed in and tuned properly, we used a Vance & Hines fuel pack. It's mounted under the subframe so it's out of the way, you can't see it. It's a very easy product to use. I've done a video on the fuel pack before, so go ahead and check that video out. It'll explain to you how easy it is to tune and program a bike when you do modifications to it. Then finally, at the front and underside of the frame, once again, our in-house fab department made another custom piece with this aluminum skid plate. It's a very nice feature and really adds and emphasizes to the off-road look of the bike. What really ties this bike together is the old school paint scheme. Yamaha is celebrating its 60th anniversary. So we've got this nice bright yellow base coat on the tank and fender. And then our graphics department came up with this Yamaha speed stripe. Got the nice black and white traditional lettering, looks really sharp and just makes this bike really pop. So now I'm sure you're curious to hear what this Vance & Hines Comp Series pipe sounds like. So I'm gonna roll the bike outside and fire it up. All right, so before we fire up the bike, I wanted to show you exactly what we've done. This is a bone stock 2015 Glacier Blue Bolt. As you can see, it's significantly different from what we were looking at inside when we showed you that Scrambler. So look, we've got the street tires, full fender up front, the large, rather ugly headlight, big bulky turn signals, this big plastic airbox, big huge tomato can for a muffler, it's a cool bike, but there's a lot of potential in there, and I think we brought it out in the Scrambler. All right, so now here we are back with the Scrambler, aka the Scrambled Egg. And reminder, all we have on here is the Vance & Hines Comp Series muffler and a tuner induction. So let's see how different this bike sounds. So there you have it. This is our version of a Bolt Scrambler. I hope you dig it. I think it came out pretty cool. Now you can find the majority of these parts on our website at shapmoto.com. As always, thank you for watching and enjoy your ride.